Saving versus investing. You hear these terms all the time, right? But what's the real difference, and why does it matter so much for your future? Well, today we're going to build the blueprint that answers that question once and for all.
So let's just get right to the heart of it. Is just stashing away money, is that really enough to build any kind of real, long-lasting wealth? It's the question that pretty much defines your financial journey, and honestly, the answer is a little more complicated than you might think.
To figure this out, let's think of your finances like a toolbox. You need different tools for different jobs. The first, most fundamental tool we all need is what I like to call the shield, and that's your savings.
So what is saving exactly? It's really simple. Saving is just the money you put aside that you don't spend right now. Its whole purpose is to be there for you in the near future, for specific things you've planned for or for total surprises.
Your shield's job is pure defense. It's your emergency fund, that cushion you absolutely need for life's curveballs. It's for those short-term goals, like a down payment on a car or that amazing vacation you've been dreaming of. What really defines saving is safety, security, and being able to get your cash when you need it fast. It's low risk, and it's totally reliable.
But here's the thing about shields. They are fantastic for protection, but they aren't designed to actually move you forward. And your financial shield, well, it has a hidden weakness.
And that weakness is called inflation. In simple terms, inflation is the reason a dollar today doesn't buy you as much as it did 10 years ago. It's this silent force that is slowly but surely eating away at the value, the actual buying power of the money you've worked so hard to save.
This slide just lays the problem out there in plain sight. A typical savings account might earn you, maybe 1% interest? But if inflation is humming along at 3%, your money is actually losing 2% of its buying power every single year. It's like you're on a treadmill, running as fast as you can just to slowly fall behind.
So, if saving is our shield, we still need a tool for growth. We need something to move us forward. We need an engine. And that brings us to our second tool, investing.
Now, investing is a totally different ballgame from saving. It's the process of using your money to buy assets, things like stocks or real estate, with the expectation that they're going to grow in value over time. The goal isn't just to park your money, it's to make your money work for you.
The job of your engine is to generate that forward momentum. We're talking about long-term growth that has the potential to not just keep up with inflation, but to blow right past it. This is how real wealth gets created over time. And of course, common examples are things like stocks, bonds, and real estate. Of course, every engine has a trade-off. To get that potential for higher returns, you have to be willing to accept a higher level of risk. Markets go up, markets go down, and there are absolutely no guarantees. Investing really requires patience and a long-term mindset.
Okay, so we've got our two tools, the shield for defense and the engine for offense. Let's put them side by side and see exactly how they stack up against each other.
So look at this breakdown. For risk, saving is very, very low, while investing is just naturally higher. For returns, saving offers these low, predictable returns, but investing holds the potential for much, much higher returns. And this all brings us to the time horizon. Saving is the perfect tool for your short-term needs, anything in the next few years. Investing, well, that's the tool for your long-term goals, 5, 10, even 20 years down the road.
So how does this all play out in the real world? Let's take a super simple example to see the power of choosing the right tool for the job. Imagine you have $10,000 and a 10-year timeline.
If you put that 10 grand into a typical savings account, your shield, after 10 years, you might have around $10,100. Your money is safe, it's there, but it hasn't really grown. In fact, when you factor in inflation, it's probably worth less than when you started.
Now, what if you used your engine? If you invested that same $10,000, based on historical stock market averages, it could potentially double to around $20,000 over that same decade. That right there is the power of compounding and long-term growth. The difference is just staggering.
So, which one is better, the shield or the engine? You know what? It's the wrong question. A smart financial plan doesn't choose one over the other. You need a complete toolbox.
Here it is. This is probably the most important takeaway from this entire explainer. It's this simple. Saving protects your money for the short term. Investing grows your money for the long term. A truly secure financial future requires both of these tools working together.
So now you understand the roles of your financial shield and your engine. You have the blueprint for a much stronger financial foundation. The only question left is, what are you going to build with it?